Now, as your father probably told you, my name is Matt Foley, and I am a motivational speaker.
Number 10. Stefon. This recurring sketch comes from the twisted minds of Bill Hader and writer John Mulaney.
New York's hottest club is
Jelly Bones.
With Hader taking the reins as a crazy club promoter, Mulaney would occasionally change the script at the last minute. This makes for hilarious moments that catch the lead performer off guard.
Have you heard of Blackula, the Black Dracula?
Yes.
Well, they have a Jewish Dracula.
Oh, what's his name?
Sidney Applebaum.
Using a winning formula, the show made Stefon a regular part of Weekend Update for several years. The character dishes out increasingly bizarre venues and details that feel like the best kind of inside joke.
This no-ho nightmare has everything. Stun guns, mole people, freezing cold air.
It's a skit that's so popular, Hader reprised his role when he hosted.
Stefon, everybody!
Number 9. Black Jeopardy with Chadwick Boseman. In the parody Black Jeopardy, contestants are asked questions that are geared towards African Americans. This doesn't mean that the King of Wakanda can't also try his hand at the game.
Greetings, Daniel. I am a big fan of this program.
Surprising the host, T'Challa manages to guess the correct answer to a number of difficult questions.
You send your smart-ass child here because she thinks she grown. T'Challa.
What is to one of our free universities where she can apply her intelligence and perhaps one day become a great scientist?
His deeply serious take on each problem bring a healthy dose of irony to the entire concept. This might be one of the best versions of this sketch, with Tom Hanks's turn behind the podium being another entertaining take on the premise. Chadwick Boseman's performance brings an intense focus to the game that fits perfectly with the show's comedy. Keeping everyone on their toes, this skit offers up a number of surprises before it's over.
So, something tells me that I should say...
Say it.
Oh, hell nah, Karen. Keep your brand-ass potato salad to yourself.
Number 8. The Californians. The crazy characters in The Californians never have a dull moment in their lives.
Devin? What are you doing here?
Full of soap opera plots, this recurring skit is a wonderfully outrageous trip through Southern California life. Everyone seems to be obsessed with directions and finds themselves stopping to discuss them.
Just take Manzanita down to Olympic, make a ride over by the Vons Pavilions, take that all the way down to Robertson. Okay.
Make a right and keep going until you see the town.
Becoming the secret ingredient of the premise, this strangely effective joke makes every scene that much funnier.
This and the dramatic twists will forever make any incarnation of this sketch a hit.
Stuart, I'm your dad.
What?
Frequently employing guest stars in wild scenarios, the performers can't lose in this highlight from the show's run in the 2010s. Number 7. King Tut. Since the earlier seasons of SNL, Steve Martin has been a go-to host for the show. His multi-talented personality fuels this classic skit that blends comedy and music.
He never thought he'd see people stand in line to see the boy king.
After delivering a stern indictment of the commercialization of King Tut, the comedian goes on to sing a goofy song about the pharaoh. His choreography and singing style really sell the zaniness of this sketch.
I've taken all my money and bought me a museum.
Born to entertain, Martin doesn't have one false move in this performance. It's since become a memorable piece of pop culture history, even turning into a hit single in the process.
He could have won a Grammy, buried in his jammy.
The performer's courage to look silly throughout this bit is still commendable to this day.
Got a condo made of stoner.
Number 6. Lazy Sunday. SNL digital shorts revolutionized the show's presence on the internet. As one of the early videos to go viral, Lazy Sunday has a special place in the program's history.
Lazy Sunday, wake up in the late afternoon. Call Parnell just to see how he's doing.
It's also a lively skit that still feels fresh to this day. The hip-hop sketch comes courtesy of the Lonely Island team, with member Andy Samberg starring as one of the two guys that want to see a movie.
He joins up with Chris Parnell on a musical journey to see Chronicles of Narnia. That's as well produced as it is funny. Both actors are more than game to rap their hearts out in confident performances. The overall production of the song also stands out, being both catchy and worthy of its own cult following. Number 5, Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. Eddie Murphy was a one-man wrecking crew during his days on SNL. One of his best characters during that time was Mr. Robinson, a play on the popular children's host, Mr. Rogers.
I hope I get to move in your neighborhood someday. The problem is when I move in, y'all move away.
His version brings a more world-weary perspective to the traditional lessons. Turning his episodes into adult conversations, Robinson attempts to describe financial and personal issues to kids with hilarious results.
That's our special word for the day, boys and girls.
Murphy's ability to shift from childlike innocence to anger is funny every single time.
What you want, man?
He would reprise his role during his 2019 hosting stint on the show, once again showing that he hasn't lost the ability to dish out a brilliant performance. It's one of his greatest achievements as a performer on the program, just beating out roles like James Brown. Number 4, Debbie Downer. In a recurring sketch, Rachel Dratch's Debbie Downer seeks to ruin any situation with her monotone personality.
I guess Roy isn't doing as well as they first thought. What? Who's Roy? Roy of Siegfried and Roy? He was attacked by his own tiger and suffered devastating injuries.
It's a fun premise that has jokingly ruined several situations throughout the course of SNL history. The most famous instance of this skit occurred when Lindsay Lohan hosted, with a setup that takes a family to Disney breakfast.
Well, you guys, Disney World really is fun. It makes me feel like a kid again. I mean, the time before my 2-year stint at Children's.
The fun scene starts to crumble as each cast member starts to slowly break. Even Dratch starts to laugh, turning this version into a beautiful disaster.
By the way, it's official. I can't have children.
All the while, the lead performer brings a hilariously pessimistic viewpoint to every situation.
You never did catch that anthrax guy.
Number 3, Sean Spicer press conference. While she might not have been an obvious choice, Melissa McCarthy quickly proves herself as Sean Spicer.
Now I'd like to begin today by apologizing on behalf of you to me for how you have treated me these last 2 weeks. And that apology is not accepted.
Her version of the White House press secretary is a little more hostile than usual. Chewing gum and threatening reporters, this outrageous take on the real man needs to be seen to be believed.
You cannot come at me like that. I will put you in the corner of CNN.
We're not fake news!
McCarthy makes the most of the part by leaning into the physicality of it all. Even though it's been a few years since the real man worked at the White House, it's still fun to see the SNL remix of Spicer.
It's enough for today. Spicy's gonna go bye-bye right now. I need a big boy nap.
It also speaks to the actress's skills that the once topical sketch can remain timeless.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
Yeah, that already happened.
Number 2, more cowbell. Sometimes, the most random ideas make for the best SNL skits.
By the way, my name is Bruce Dickinson. Yes, the Bruce Dickinson.
This particular one centers on a recording session for the band Blue Oyster Cult, with Will Ferrell's character playing the cowbell. The inclusion of Christopher Walken as the producer only makes things more absurd.
I'll be honest, fellas, it was sounding great, but I could have used a little more cowbell.
There's hilarious dancing, catchphrases, and a tour de force performance by Walken. It's even more entertaining seeing some cast members like Jimmy Fallon giggling through it.
Don't blow this for us, Gene! Quit being so selfish, Gene.
Powered by a ridiculous premise, the performers make the most of this behind-the-scenes parody.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
You'll likely need a few return visits to truly appreciate every glorious mistake and subtle inflection of this sketch. unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. NPR's delicious dish, Shreddy Balls. Alec Baldwin's character delivers memorable innuendos alongside invested radio hosts.
They're bigger than I expected.
I know a lot of people tell me that.
Haunted Elevator featuring David S. Pumpkins. A wonderfully bizarre sketch that includes Tom Hanks as a crazed holiday figure.
Any questions?
Nick the Lounge Singer sings Star Wars theme. Bill Murray belts his heart out in this questionable rendition of the sci-fi theme.
Star Wars! Nothing but Star Wars!
MacGruber. Will Forte spoofs MacGyver in a hilarious sketch where he can't defuse bombs in time.
Don't worry, guys. Nothing bad will ever happen to you. Not on my watch.
Spartan cheerleaders at tryouts. Will Ferrell and Sherry O'Teary are the most dedicated cheer squad ever in this energetic skit.
Respect people's personal space!
Number 1, Matt Foley, motivational speaker. In one of his finest performances on Saturday Night Live, Chris Farley jumps off the screen as Matt Foley.
First off, I am 35 years old, I am divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
The actor plays a role that takes scenery chewing to another level. Getting physical in the scene, the performer feels right at home as the loud-mouthed and exuberant Foley.
Now, young man, what do you want to do with your life?
Actually, Matt, I kind of want to be a writer.
Well, la-de frickin' da!
Co-stars David Spade and Christina Applegate can barely contain their laughter as the sketch continues. This skit never fails to make us happy for its simple setup and expert execution, making it so a comedy legend can do what he does best.
Old Matt's gonna be your shadow. Here's you, here's Matt. There's you, there. Whoops-a-daisy.
There's also his signature catchphrase that never seems to get old.
I'm sick and tired of living in a van down by the river.
It's the high watermark of a career that also included such classics as the Chippendales audition.